This is TradeFlow News, bringing you relevant news and insights from around the world. TradeFlow News, enabling trade for SMEs and economies worldwide.
These are some of the key topics that we will be looking into in today's program.
First, let's take a look at the overnight headlines which are impacting the commodity markets. The president of the UN climate talks said on Tuesday there was still a mountain to climb towards a goal of capping the global temperature rise at 1.5 Celsius, as a research group said existing pledges would allow the Earth to warm far beyond that. Britain's Alok Sharma told reporters that COP26 officials would soon publish the first draft of the so-called cover decision, which summarizes the commitments of more than 190 countries, in a bid to focus minds in the 3 days remaining. We are making progress at COP26, but we still have a mountain to climb over the next few days, he said.
Oil prices rose for a third day on Tuesday after the United States lifted travel restrictions and other signs of a global post-pandemic recovery boosted the demand outlook, while supply remained tight. The rally came after the U.S. Energy Information Administration, EIA, projected a small increase in gasoline prices for 2021 and 2022 in its latest short-term energy outlook, STIO, compared with its forecasts last month. U.S. President Joe Biden's administration has said it would use price forecasts in the STIO report to determine whether to release oil from the nation's Strategic Petroleum Reserve, SPR.
Moving on to the top news in the energy sector.
Wholesale gas prices fell in Europe on Tuesday after Russian gas flows resumed to Germany, raising hopes that Moscow is carrying out a pledge to increase supplies and ease concerns about shortages and high prices before winter. Russia started pumping gas to Germany again late on Monday via a pipeline from Yamal in Siberia, a day after a halt in exports had pushed up prices in Europe. The gas flows later rose to their highest level in almost 2 weeks, German data showed. Russia provides a third of Europe's gas and its supply intentions are critical at a time when a surge in spot prices has hit households and businesses alike in Europe, underlining Europe's heavy dependence on Moscow for its energy supplies.
Global oil spare production capacity could diminish next year as air passengers return to the skies, removing an important cushion that the market is currently enjoying, Saudi Aramco Chief Executive Officer Amin Nasser said on Tuesday. The industry's spare capacity, currently at 3 to 4 million barrels per day, BPD, is providing some comfort to the market. However, my concern is that the buffer might diminish, especially next year when demand is expected to pick up further, Nasser told the Nikkei Global Management Forum. He added that a pickup in jet fuel demand, currently lagging some 3 million barrels of oil per day behind 2019's 7.5 million barrels of oil per day mark, will eliminate all the spare capacity.
Next, we have the top news in metal markets.
Nickel prices in 2022 are seen falling from this year's multi-year highs, Chinese research house Antike said on Tuesday, with the global market expected to swing into a surplus as production recovers from pandemic disruptions. The most traded nickel contract on the Shanghai Futures Exchange SNICV1 surged to a record 161,510 yuan, $25,244 a ton in October, when benchmark 3-month nickel on the London Metal Exchange hit $21,425 a ton, its highest since 2014. But average LME nickel prices are seen declining to $17,000 a ton in 2022 from an estimated $18,500 this year, Antike analyst Chen Rurui said at the China International Nickel and Cobalt Industry Forum.
Gold prices retreated from their highest level since early September on Tuesday amid a slightly firmer dollar, as investors awaited U.S. inflation data scheduled for later in the week. Spot gold fell 0.1% to $1,822.30 per ounce by 10:17 a.m. Eastern Time, 15:17 GMT, having earlier recorded its highest since September 3 at $1,830.35. U.S. gold futures fell 0.3% to $1,822.70. We will now look at the top news in the agricultural sector. Russia has set its export tax for sunflower oil at $276.70 per ton for December, up from $194.50 per ton in November, the Agriculture Ministry said on Tuesday. The government decided to launch a formula-based tax from September 1st for 1 year as part of measures it hopes will help to stabilize domestic food price inflation. The December tax is based on an indicative price of $1,395.40 per ton, the ministry said.
That is all for today's news on commodity markets. Stay tuned to TradeFlow News as we continue to provide you with more updates. We also invite you to follow us on Twitter at TradeFlow News, which allows you to watch our program on your mobile device or desktop to receive information from there.